When people are not feeling well, they are mostly just in their own head and thinking about themselves. And when people are anxious, they have less access to loving feelings and less access to wanting to do loving acts of kindness for other people. It makes sense because they are so occupied about how they're feeling themselves, and also they're scared. So like anxiety is basically fear. So if you're feeling threats inside, you will be less inclined to feel like you belong to other people, and that we are very similar actually as people, and that we can do amazing things together. And I think often what society does is to make us feel, it contributes to make us feel more scared, since that we are missing something out, and that everyone else is doing fine and something wrong with me, and with social media and all that, and what I said before about people are feeling more disconnected. And all the time we get the message of we are not enough as we are, and like love for ourselves is not enough, you should change, and it's more normal to dye your hair than to keep it natural, for example. And we are all grown up in this, so that's the norm. And I think what it can contribute to is to split people more, to make people more antagonists to each other, and that it's more difficult to tolerate like differences and difference in opinions. And like people, at least here in Sweden, we have a quite low, I think, tolerance for having a dialogue with someone who doesn't think like us. It easily gets defensive. Like either you stop talking, you don't say your opinion because you get scared, or you get very attacking and disrespectful, and it's all about making the other person a change instead of the really promoting or highlighting the dialogue or the meeting per se, so that people can get an experience of, okay, we disagreed or we're different, but we still have a contact. And I think that as a whole, in general, would lessen the anxiety and depression. Also would contribute to it as a people. Like if people are less scared of speaking their mind, or less scared of having saying the wrong things and admitting that they're wrong, because that's also what will happen when you speak your mind and you have a nice dialogue. You will have to confront sometimes that you're wrong, and you have to rest your case. And I think we have less tolerance towards that, which is making us going around and be scared, because you have opinions maybe, so it's inside of you and something you want to express, but you don't dare to, so it's a bit like a repressed feeling. So we need to have like more experiences of people expressing themselves, so we know what we have, and then we can meet from there. So that would like heighten the tolerance for feelings or opinions on a group level, which might be able to also lower the anxiety and suppressed feeling among people on a group level.